Please remain standing for the national anthem performed today by Samantha and Jessica Kappas.
And welcome to the commencement ceremony of ABHS class of 2011. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to the school board administration, teachers, family, friends, community members, and last but not least, my classmates. As I was putting on my cap and gown this morning, it hit me. I mean, it literally hit me. A box fell to the top of my closet and smacked me in the head. And I thought, oh gosh, what next? And then the answer to that question was graduation. I always knew this day would come, but I didn't realize it would come this fast. It seems like just yesterday we were in elementary school, writing in our letter books with Mrs. Legal or Mrs. Johnson, playing Foursquare and Bora, and how about homecoming this year? Didn't the seniors kick the teacher's butt at everything, like tug-of-war and dodgeball? And how about those teachers? They make an exceptional team of educators, and together they make sure that we are well taken care of. Mrs. Spildy even taught some of us how to cook. Right, Tanner? These moments and many more are all the more memorable today because today is our last day together as a class. The past year has been so surreal. I never thought this day would arrive so fast. As all my classmates talk about their future plans and the fact that they can't wait to get out of here, I can't grasp the fact that I will not be with any of them next year. I cannot imagine going to my first day of school next fall and not seeing any familiar faces. Today may be the last day we are all together, but the memories we share will never be forgotten. This is it. We have less than an hour before we graduate. As Ellen DeGeneres once said, live your life with integrity, follow your passion, stay true to yourself, and never follow someone else's path. Well, unless you're in the woods and you're lost, and you see a path, then by all means you should follow it. So let's cherish these moments that are now just memories, and move forward and start a new chapter in our life. But first, let's graduate.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to honor the class of 2011. Last year when I was up here, I mentioned how it was a little awkward for me to have to give the remarks as a superintendent. So I was greatly relieved earlier this fall when Chris started and volunteered to come up here and give the speech today. Oh, just kidding, Chris. I had you covered. And on a more serious note, the primary reason we are here today is to honor all 41 of these graduates and to send them off on a positive journey into adulthood and to whatever their future endeavors may be. I'm really excited for this class. They have really done some great things here. Before I go into talking about the class of 2011, I just want to send out a couple of thank yous. I don't know if you saw Carol Wynn. Carol, are you in here? Can you raise your hand? And Cindy Ramsted, are you here? Raise your hand, wave them please. Every year they come in and they always pin flowers for all the graduates and their parents, so please give them a round of applause. Also to Sandy, who takes care of all the flowers, and as well as Dave Smart, who always turns the lights on for the movie. He's here every year to do that. Please give them a quick round. With every ABHS staff member that has been involved with these young people the last 13 years can stand up, I would like to see all of you. Stand up, please. All ABHS staff members. They have done a great job with these young people. Please give them a round of applause. Super job. Thank you. Now moving on to the class of 2011. You know, back when they were in 6th grade, I was getting some reports from down north that it could be a shaky start in 7th grade. But I was really disappointed. I tell you, they have been just outstanding. I've never had a class as the principal here in 11 years that just came to me and said, yeah, we already know what our class colors are, black and red, that's fine. No argument, nothing. I don't know, Brian, if you persuaded them somehow, but we didn't have any discussion, it was just, those are our colors. We're going to have our motto picked out, no bickering, it was just smooth as silk. And then earlier in the fall, something we've never done before, we had homecoming week. And we really had homecoming week, didn't we? And they, you know, the seniors came up and said, we really like to try something. The student council would like to lead this. And I was like, oh boy, this is scary. We're going to have a parade, we're going to have competition, we're going to have fun, and nobody's going to get hurt. And we did it. And it was because of the kids right here and their leadership. They have just really, really been a lot of fun, and we are really going to miss them, all 41 of them. Now, they have been extremely involved in activities over the years, all kinds of different activities, and what I would like them to do is I'd like them to raise their hand when I'm going to go through them pretty quick, so just hand up, hand down, okay? When I say the activity, these kids have been extremely busy. How many kids here were in band or choir when they both double starred? Raise them up, band and choir, double starred. How many were involved in solar ensemble contests? How many attended state FFA or the national FFA conference or FCCLA? Wow. How many were involved in the musical or musicals and the one-act play competition? Okay. Then let's go into how many, this is something else here, how many here have played in the metronome? Football. How many have played in the XL4 state volleyball? A few, raise them up, come on, raise them up. How, Anna, your arm's longer now. All right. How many have played at Williams Arena in basketball? Or on the Target Center floor? Or participated in the section or state track meet? Wow. Or participated in section softball? And how many are planning to attend the state baseball tournament this year? Because I think the Wildcats are pretty good. Huh? That's what I think. How about this one? How many kids here were born in a car? How many were born in a car? Anybody? Ah, guess not. You know, I've been here long enough that I remember. Was it the Shields parking lot? Yeah, Shields parking lot. How about that? We've never had a graduate born in the Shields parking lot. That's great. Okay, now, I was taking a look here. I was trying to keep count. That's why I was looking over here. It looked to me like Taylor Rootke raised her hand the most. So I don't want to embarrass Dan because he's such a, shy guy. But, Taylor, being the winner, just wait, Taylor, let me, just wait here, just wait. Taylor, you get to tell your mom and dad how much you love them. But, Oh boy, that's why you're the president, Brian. He really thinks that everybody should tell their mom and dad they love them, right? So let's do it on 3. How about we say, Mom and Dad, we love you. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mom and Dad, we love you.
All right, that's what I like to hear. We didn't want to embarrass Taylor. Okay. Just a couple more things here. And I'd really like to thank the parents for everything that they've done. Really, we have a great group of kids here, and we are going to miss them. I'm being serious. It's been a really nice year with them. And it's because of the parents and the people in the community that have helped them. I also want to ask these graduates to please come back. Please come back and see us. Let us know how you're doing. 1991 was the first graduating class when I was employed here. So their 20th, their reunion is this summer, and I'm really looking forward to seeing some of those kids. Or I guess they're adults now. And so 20 years from now, I'm still kicking. You guys come back and see me, okay? Best of luck. Thank you.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here today. As you can see, the class of 2011 is sitting before you, ready to graduate. And over the years, we've done a lot of things, but the thing that we'll probably remember the most out of high school is the assignments, right guys? We've had hundreds and probably even thousands of assignments. We've had essays and worksheets and lab reports, and we've written innumerable amounts of definitions. So today I brought a few definitions for you. My first definition is graduation, the ceremony of conferring degrees or diplomas, as at a college or school. I guess that's pretty accurate for a book. But can a dictionary really tell you what graduation means? Can it tell you that it means you won't be eating lunch in the cafeteria with your friends anymore? Or that you won't be bound to the tardy bell at 8:16? Can the dictionary tell you that graduation means you won't be hearing Bryant imitate Dane Cook down the hall? What the entry should say is graduation, the act of taking the memories you've made with your classmates over the last 13 years, along with you wherever you may go. The next word I have for you today is success. It's defined as the favorable or prosperous termination of attempts or endeavors. Also, the attainment of wealth, position, or honors. We're all successful in high school graduation, but success isn't about where you end up and how much you end up with. Success is going where you want to go and doing what you love to do. Success can't be defined by the words in a book. It's the measure of how happy you are when you look back on your life and realize you do it all over again. What I'm really trying to say is words can be helpful, but they can't define you. Every one of my classmates will be successful, but not one of them will end up in the same place. We'll create our own definitions of every word, A through Z. I have one more word for you all, and that is thanks. The expressions of gratitude, appreciation, and acknowledgments. So today, I thank my parents, my family, my teachers, my community, and my classmates. Congratulations, class of 2011. We did it. class of 2011, we did it. The day we never thought would come is here. Cherish this moment because graduating from high school is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We sit here together as one. However, after this day, we may never be complete again. Many years from now, we may pass through the halls on our way to a basketball game or perhaps a sibling's graduation. While walking by, we might notice our class composition hanging on the wall. While glancing over the photos, we will recall our classmates, the athletes, the artists, the rebels, the ones who made us laugh, everyone. You may also remember all of the fun times we had together. All of these memories are what will connect us in the future at our 20-year reunion. We will forever be the Ada Borup High School class of 2011. They're unique in so many ways, there will never be another like us. Some have referred to us as the class that flew under the radar, never getting into trouble or standing out. But contrary to that belief, we have had many shining moments and achievements that soar above and beyond the norm. We, despite what our opposition may claim, defeated the junior class in a tug-of-war competition during homecoming week. I will never forget the enormous roar that erupted from the stands when our foes crossed that boundary line, solidifying the senior victory. We planted trees on the stage for prom 2010, creating a sparkling wonderland that I'm sure all who were a part of will never forget. While raising awareness for the less fortunate at FCCLA's Fox City in the 8th grade, we survived being homeless for a night in cardboard boxes in 29-degree weather. Our sophomore year, the football, volleyball, girls basketball, and boys basketball teams all advanced to the state tournament. Many of us played on the court or field, rocked out in the pep band, or cheered in the stands. In fact, we advanced to a state tournament one way or another every year since we arrived as 7th graders, an opportunity that many do not get to experience. We were also a part of perhaps the greatest prank ever pulled at ABHS. For those of you who have not heard this, I will do my best to retell it. It was nearing graduation time in 2010, and many students decided it would be amusing to park their cars crooked in the parking lot. When instructed to move them, almost everyone corrected their vehicle, except for Jeff Petrick. When Mr. Smart and our United States Geography class learned of Jeff's refusal, we all concocted a plan to hide Jeff's car as a way to teach him a lesson. His brother Chase would ask Jeff for the keys at the lunch table. Now enter Mr. Smart. He got the keys from Chase and stealthily moved Jeff's car to the opposite side of the school. Meanwhile, Chase, being the great actor that he is, came to the lunch table and asked Jeff where the car was. Jeff, in a panic, ran to the parking lot, his car nowhere to be seen. A frantic Jeff came back into the lunchroom and told the story to an unsympathetic Mr. Colness, who was now also in on the prank. At this point, the entire lunchroom was watching the drama unfold. When Jeff learned of the conspiracy, the whole lunchroom erupted into laughter. This is just one instance that illustrates what a great school we have where teachers know you by name and care about you on a personal level. Not only did we receive a great education, but we have shared many memories and experiences with our teachers on band trips, FFA and FCCLA events, the arts, or athletics. As students in a rural community, we are so fortunate to have received the opportunities that we have been given. In a bigger school, we might not have been able to be a part of all the activities that we were involved in here. Not to mention the level of support we have received from our small community, whether it be financial assistance, attendance at school events, or even a simple congratulations uptown. Our school and community have given us rock-solid foundations upon which we can build our futures. Many of my classmates and I are huge Harry Potter fans. In fact, we acted out scenes and characters at recess for quite a few years throughout elementary school. I could not leave you today without quoting one of the wisest fictional characters ever created, Albus Dumbledore. He once said, "It is our choices that show who we truly are, far more than our abilities." And so my classmates, remember when we receive our diplomas today, that this is the start of a new chapter in our lives.
We will no longer be defined by our high school identities, but rather by the choices we make in our futures. Our characters cannot be described in one word like high school stereotypes. We hold the ability to form our lives, write our own story, and I encourage all of you to follow your dreams. Some are eager to leave, while others are reluctant to say goodbye. But one thing is certain, we have all given each other countless memories and friendships that we will never forget. Thank you, class of 2011, for making my high school experience unforgettable. On behalf of my classmates, I would like to thank the teachers, administration, our families, and the community for all of your dedication and support over the years. We would not be standing here without you today. Goodbye, class of 2011. I wish you all the best of luck, and I will miss you all.
School board members. The following have met all requirements set forth by the Minnesota Department of Education, the state of Minnesota, and the Board of Education of the Ada Ward School District for graduation from high school. Seniors, as I read your name, please receive your diploma from Ada Ward School Chairman Mike Burke and Elementary Principal Sam Merrick. Please hold your applause until all diplomas have been awarded to maintain the dignity of the program. Refrain from comments during the awarding of the diplomas. Thank you. Adam Saad Alshalan. Jacob Michael Anderson. Jenna Aaron Ray Ann Askelson. William Roland Adler. Marissa K. Austinson. Lauren Rose Berkemeyer. Jordan Taylor Brainerd. Brandon Tyler Burke. Kirsten Michelle Burley. Aaron Randall Chisholm. Bryant Cullen Betting. Tanner Dwayne Richard Grunwald. Brandy Joe Johnson. Kirsten Ann Johnson. Hannah B. Jones. Jennifer Lynn Jutz. Krista Jo Kappas. Daniel Norman Kahotek. Katie Elizabeth Colmas. Caitlin Renee Larson. Heather Ann Larson. Patrick James Murphy. Tori Joe Narum. Aaron Dwayne Olson. Colby 11, Thomas Peterson. Jeffrey Allen Petrick. Carson Virginia Plume. Brandon Mark Hodacek. Kayla Ray Rainey. Sabrina Marie Rush Garcia. Taylor Joe Rookie. Nellie Reese. Chase Douglas Sorry. Jade Marie Sordiff. Lacey Catherine Steen. Olivia Christine Sturton. Hannah Annette Stevenson. Jordan Norman Thompson. Bryce Carl Bronson. April K. Wilhelm. Brandy Morgan Wilkins. Graduates, please change your tassels. I proudly present to you the Ada Moore graduating class of 2011. Give a big round of applause.
Or that during their senior year, they were able to perform in or be present at
the highest attended fall musical in school history. Over the past 13 years at Ada Bora, I believe our class has been very blessed. We have an amazing facility occupied by a wonderful group of faculty, staff, and administration. We have been given so many opportunities, and I would like to thank everyone for challenging us to always do our best and providing us with an amazing education. I would also like to thank all of our family and friends for the immense support and guidance as we have grown into young adults. You have always encouraged us and taught us to work hard. We would not be standing before you today if it wasn't for your unconditional love and guidance. Class of 2011, do not think of this as the end. This is the moment that marks our new beginning. As we go our separate ways, whether it is attending a university, technical college, or going into the workforce, we will be able to take with us the experiences from high school as they have made us who we are today. Whatever path you choose to follow, I wish you all the best of luck and encourage you to remember how quickly these last 13 years have flown by. Take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way and strive for success. Make yours a life worth watching. On behalf of the class of 2011, I would like to say thank you for joining us today and farewell.
At this time, we would like to show the class of 2011 video. The video is produced by Kayla Ramey and features all members of the class at various times throughout the school year. I hope you enjoy the video. Seniors, please take your seat in the bleachers. Thank you. On the north side of the gymnasium for all the graduates, if you want to congratulate them and go through. Also, since you're an aide, if you're here visiting today and you haven't had a chance to see the cemetery, really go down there and take a look. It's real beautiful. Hopefully everybody can attend Memorial Day service tomorrow. Class of 2011, best of luck to you. Looking forward, like I said, to seeing you down the road. Very proud of all your accomplishments. Best of luck. Give a round of applause.